Hello, my fellow Avengers. It's your boy, the Marvel Nerd 2016, and I know it has been a while since I've uploaded a video, but you know how it is. So yeah, and the reason why I wanted to make this video is I've just watched the live-action Lilo and Stitch, and this time there was a bit of a difference because when I watched Snow White, I didn't watch the original movie beforehand, but this time, since I didn't watch the original Lilo and Stitch, I decided to watch the OG the night before. And yeah, in this video, I'm mainly going to do like a review for Lilo and Stitch. So yeah, let's get on with the review. So yeah, so the live action Lilo and Stitch, right? First of all, if we're if we're wanting to talk about the positives for the movie, I guess. I mean, visually it looked okay. Stitch looked fine. The little girl who was playing Lilo did a pretty good job of playing the character. Although I feel like she would have been better in a different movie. It sucks how this was her debut film. But yeah, and to be honest, most of the other performances were okay as well. Nothing top tier, but overall it was fine. So yeah, that's about it. Now let's talk about the bad. Now with this one and Snow White, it was less controversial compared to Snow White. No one was judging the original movie or saying, "Oh, Lilo and Stitch was outdated," and so luckily I didn't have that flowing in my mind. But what I did have flowing in my mind was just, okay, why are we rushing through the story so much? Because in the opening, we rush through the introduction of Stitch, and then rush through the introduction of Lilo and everything. And also, for some reason, instead of having Bubbles, the social security agent. Well, he's no longer the social security agent in this movie. For some reason, they got this grandma character to be like the, I don't know, aunt or not really aunt. I don't know why she was in the movie, but they completely wasted Nani in this movie. And what's interesting is that since this is supposed to be a remake, and this is 30 minutes longer than the original movie,
Bruh.
it lacks any substance. There's zero. We don't really get that much development or detail. Like the movie doesn't make you care about Lilo or Nani or Stitch or any of the other characters. And also, since the movie has heroes, let's talk about its villains. And in the first Lilo and Stitch, there's a Gontu. Yeah, Gontu is not in the movie, even though he was important. But to be fair, the movie was made in a lower budget, so I couldn't blame them. But for some reason, they decided to make okay, I forgot what that one alien was called. The mad scientist who made Stitch himself. That guy. For some reason, they decided to make him the main villain, and his intentions were really stupid. Because while the movie was going on, I just kept on thinking to myself, well, what? Why did they decide to make him bad? Like, if you're going to make a Lilo and Stitch movie, or like remaking, at least, I don't know, give it a better budget if we're going to add in Gontu. But they did not Gontu, and him and Peakley were mostly humans, and there was this one little part of the movie where they had their own adventure as humans, and I mean, it was funny at some points. And to be fair, since Peakley the alien, since they both looked very ugly, especially Peakley. Jesus Christ, Peakley was literally nightmare material. Since they both looked very ugly on screen, I felt happy that during most of the movie they're mostly humans. So yeah, and what I mentioned earlier on about the acting, at times it felt like if I was watching a full-blown 2-hour Darman movie with the added pinch of Disney on it. Like, obviously Darman didn't direct Lilo and Stitch, but the quality felt very Darman-ish, and I'm not surprised considering originally Lilo and Stitch live action was supposed to come out on Disney Plus, and honestly, it really should have. It really should have. This should have went to Disney Plus. And yeah, I don't know what there is to talk about in Lilo and Stitch. I think for my final thoughts on the movie, it barely lacks any substance compared to the original film. It's very rushed and prolonged as well, but there's still no substance. You don't really like the movie doesn't really make you care about the characters, even though they do try adding this one thing for Nani's character where she's trying to become a marine biologist and go to college. And I was just thinking to myself, y'all went with that, bruh. Have y'all not seen the original Lilo and Stitch? I've only seen the movie once, right? And I'm just gonna tell you this: Nani had a much better character growth in the original Lilo and Stitch than in the remake. Because in the original, you could clearly tell that Nani is trying to get jobs, but at the same time taking care of her little sister. And then in the mix of all of this, she's trying to take care of a alien dog known as Stitch. So yeah, though, okay, I've been yapping too much about Lilo and Stitch, so let's go ahead for this rating. So my rating for Lilo and Stitch is, I'd say 3.1 out of 10. And now the only reason why I'm putting it at a 3.1 was that there was some parts of the movie which I enjoyed, and it wasn't painful to watch compared to Snow White, but they're both equally bad. And I don't think I'm ever going to revisit these movies, but honestly, I am done with Disney and their live-action remakes. Now I'm kind of skeptical about Tron Ares, but hopefully that's good. Yo, this is Editor Marvel Nerd, and I'm just here to inform you to just watch. Go see Mission Impossible. Just go see Mission Impossible. Or that, or if you have kids, and if they want to go and see the live-action Lilo and Stitch, just like what I said with Snow White, just watch the original. Wait a minute. But anyways, that's going to do for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed my review of Lilo and Stitch, and I hope you guys like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time.